So if you're feeling stuck in the desert, just know that I've been there. I know how hopeless that feels. Hey guys, this is Sarah from Make a Way Life Coaching. I'm the life coach here. Welcome back. Okay, so I wanted to, while we're kind of in this little introduction series, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my marriage. My husband is named Nick, and he is, I don't know, the best. It's like the day I married him is the day my life started to change for the better in every single way. He is such a gift to me. So, he's so kind, he's so loving, he's so wonderful. Not that he doesn't have his stuff too, okay? But his stuff is very minor, even though, Nick, if you're watching this, pretend I never said that. Okay, so, he's so wonderful. So, here's the thing. Despite the kind of wife I wanted to be, and despite how amazing he is, I was not a very good wife. So in the beginning of our marriage, I was a very angry woman. I don't know, you guys, it was awful. And I actually knew how awful it was, and I knew that it wasn't who I wanted to be, and so I would just work on it. I'd go back to Barnes & Noble back then and pick out another book off the self-help shelf and try to change my marriage and try to change my behavior, and I couldn't. It was so frustrating. And so I feel really, really grateful because before I even became a Christian, he was dragging me to church. It's kind of wonderful guy he is. He was like, we are going to church because I think families who go to church have a better life, and that's what I want. I was like, I was such a brat about it. I did not want to, waste my Sunday going to church. But he dragged me. And so through that, God was able to kind of start working on me, and I'm so grateful now that he did that. And so even though I hadn't become a Christian or given my life to God or anything, I did start praying that I would be able to love him and that I would be able to treat him the way I love him. Because I was treating him one way, and it was different than how I felt about him. And that dichotomy made me crazy. I felt so stuck, you guys. It was terrible. So I just kept praying that every day, and things started to shift. Okay. Fast forward, I do think that God started to heal me and heal our relationship. And then eventually I got into therapy, and my therapist was amazing. She was a Christian therapist, and one of the beautiful things that she did is she continually reminded me that there was only so much I could do on my own, and that I needed God to do the deep healing. I'm so grateful for that, because I was like, why aren't I better yet? And so anyway, I learned so many tools from her, and then also I went to therapy school because I wanted to learn more now. And through those two areas of my life, I cannot tell you what a transformation we have had in our marriage. And that's why I do this work, you guys. I graduated from therapy school. I got halfway through my internship hours. I thought, I'm going to be a therapist. And what I really found was that I didn't want to help people with mental, disorders and all these things that therapists do. I was like, I just want to help people get unstuck and change their life. And I want to point them to God. And that's simple. So that's why I became a life coach. That's why I'm here. And it's so great because now you get all this advice for free. So anyway, I want to praise God for the transformation he's done in my marriage. And I want to offer you hope, because if this extremely hot-headed woman who used to pop off left and right, I didn't even know why I was mad all the time, if he can heal me, and if these therapeutic life coaching tools could help me, then they can help you too, okay? So we're going to cling to the promise that God is going to make a way through this desert. So if you're feeling stuck in the desert, just know that I've been there. I know how hopeless that feels. But I want to promise you that there's a way out of the desert. God promises to bring you through if you ask him to do it, okay? And also come back here, because we are going to also be giving you tips about the things that I've learned that are life-changing. All right, that's it. It's simple. Come back next week and we'll talk about my journey as a mother. I'm 13 years in now, and I've learned a lot, changed a lot, thank God. So I hope to see you then.